Welcome back to another Pristine Productions here. I want to shout out to all the fans, all the customers, loyal customers. I want to thank you so much for supporting my website as well. Also, be sure to check out my new packs that is on my website, and also my new reggae drum kit. Today in this tutorial here, we're going to be talking about mixing voiceovers for games. And in this tutorial here, we're going to talk about Optimus Prime, and I'm going to let you hear a voiceover that I did. Here we go.
People of Earth, I have witnessed their capacity for courage. And though we are worlds apart, like us, there's more to them than meets the eye. I am Optimus Prime, and I'm sending this message out to YouTube, to any surviving subscribers taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. We are Pristine Productions.
And there you have it, Pristine Productions, Optimus Prime, a voice which I did. I did no effects, and I just kind of deepened my voice, and I am Optimus Prime. This is Ironhide's mixing tutorial. So, doing a voiceover. Now, there are techniques, there are ways to kind of pitch shift your voice to get a certain sound, but if you're naturally talented, you know how to deepen your voice a little bit. You can make a difference with a little bit of EQ and that stuff here. But I'm going to talk about the layers here first of all, what I did here. What I did is created a loop. I'm going to play this part here. And I got this library from Native Instruments, which is similar to the Transformers loop that you hear in the movies. So to be on the safe side, roll off a little bit of 40, boost a little bit of top end at 8K. You want this to make sure this is the main drive of that sound if you want that cinematic vibe. The other one I use is a string. So we're building up here some vibe, because we're hearing Optimus Prime talking about we got our eyes in the skies, and reaching out to who take refuge among the stars and all that stuff. So we're building up some emotion here. We're building up some tension of what's to come. I'm going to isolate the string here. Do a little bit of 8K there. I'm going to bring it back again. Now, when you're mixing cinematic music, you want to make sure, try not to be panning to the left or right, because you can mess up some phase here. If you're using the plugins like I did, use the stereo option on the plugin. Now, don't try to pan this and pan that, because you could mess something up. So I use these kind of arch strings here, and I added another one here, which is a more brass. I'm gonna add a little bit of SSL here. I'm gonna bring it back again. Add a little bit of top end, not too much. And we want to make sure all of these sound as one. I'm going to bring in the high strings. I'm going to turn on analog mode here. Do a little bit of roll off so I get just the top end. I'm going to bring in back the loop here. Let's go. So imagine you're doing this for a game. You want to make sure you're composing and having a nice build-up. And here I have the riser sound here. I'm going to play this part here. Then I have the hit here. You know, and the last part of it I did, I put in some cinematic drums here. So I'm gonna bring this part back in here. I'm gonna play that part. Actually, I have two drums here. This one I'm not doing anything with the EQ because it sounds great as is. I have another drum here, which bring out more cinematic sound. So when I started off with the Optimus Prime sound, let me isolate this and play it.
People of Earth, I have witnessed their capacity.
So what you can do, maybe you can take out a little bit low, and sometimes you want to boost a little bit of the low end to get a little bit more upfront and personal in your face kind of vibe. A little bit of sweetening here on about the 9K range here. So I'm going to play it out with a little bit of reverb.
People of Earth,
If I take off reverb,
I have witnessed their capacity for courage. And though we are worlds apart, like us, there's more to them than...
so you can hear that build up there that I'm doing there, and I'm gonna bring in the strings here, and you can I'm gonna show why. You can play around with just the loops and see how the drums come in, and see how it feels.
People of Earth, I have witnessed their capacity for courage.
If you want, we can put it that way, or
And
wait till the
though
strings
we are
come in.
worlds apart, like us, there's more to them than meets the eye. I am Optimus Prime, and I'm sending this message out to YouTube, to any surviving subscribers taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. We are Pristine Productions.
And we can leave it like that. That sounds cool, but you want this to be a cinematic kind of vibe. So I'm gonna bring in back the brass section here.
People of Earth, I have witnessed their capacity.
So you get that
for
Pacific
courage.
Rim kind of sound.
And though we are worlds apart, like us, there's more to them than meets the eye. I am Optimus Prime.
Oh, there's a little bit of
I'm
mastering
sending this
here.
message out to YouTube, to any surviving subscribers taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. We are Pristine Productions.
What we can do also, we can animate the volume for the high strings and see how that sounds, just by when we're reaching the end here. So let's go ahead and do that here.
I'm Optimus Prime, and I'm sending this message out to YouTube.
I'm gonna turn on my
Any
latch mode.
surviving subscribers taking refuge
I'm gonna raise the
among
volume now.
stars. We are here. We are waiting. We are. 'Are. 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 '
So let's see how that sounds here. I'm gonna double
People
tap.
of Earth, I have witnessed
The A
their
key.
capacity for courage.
Here's my automation right here.
And though we are worlds apart, like us, there's more to them than meets the eye. I am Optimus Prime, and I'm sending this message out to YouTube. To any surviving
to the build-up right here.
subscribers taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. We are Pristine Production.
What's gonna help if I increase maybe the drums and the riser a little bit? So I'm gonna animate both of those as well. Let's go ahead and do that.
I am Optimus Prime, and I'm sending this message
I'm gonna set it
out
to
to
latch
YouTube.
mode here. I'm gonna push the fader up.
Any surviving subscribers taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. We are Pristine Productions.
Now we're gonna do the drums here.
People of Earth, and I'm sending this message out to YouTube. To any surviving subscribers taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. We are Pristine Productions.
And there you have it.
People of Earth, I have...
Simple automation to create that vibe and that build up and that tension. And I'm gonna stop there, guys. Just wanted to show you a quick composing voiceover for games, the Optimus Prime sound. And yes, that is my actual voice. I didn't use any plugins to pitch shifting. I just deepened my voice like, welcome to all my YouTube gamers. I did all that stuff there. So if you guys would like some tips and how you can compose and create tension and that stuff, you can hit me up on my YouTube page. Visit my website as well. You can buy my stem packs, and also I have my reggae mixing course out. Link is going to be in the description. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.